Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back filming for the first time ever properly in my conservatory. It's currently 9 o'clock at night on the day of Black Friday, and I figured I'd just sit down and show you what I picked up. Everything's a mess because it's the conservatory, so you're going to have to excuse that. I've just shoved everything this side of the camera, so it's not too much of an eyesore. Like I said, today I went and hit the sales in the city for Black Friday. I wasn't after anything in particular. The lighting is obviously really odd because it's too white, isn't it? Obviously it's 9 o'clock at night, I'm filming at night time, so you have to excuse that. Anyway, as I was saying, I went into the city wanting to go to Next, obviously, so I went there, and I also wanted to pick myself up a Christmas tree, so I thought I would just sit down and show you the things I picked up. So I'm going to show you first of all what I picked up from Next. Quite a large and heavy bag. Wanted to get a duvet cover. P is in a toddler room. Look, she's at the window in my bedroom. Like she wants to come in. Mum, please let me in. Mum, please. You're a stupid cat. Welly, stop it! Look at her. If I stroke this glass long enough, it's gonna break. Anyway, aside from the distracting cat, I wanted to get P some bedding. She's currently in a toddler bed, and I don't know when she's going to go into a single bed. I don't know the average age, but I wanted to get a duvet cover, whether it be toddler for now, honestly my cat, or a single bed. They only had singles, so I picked this one up. I really like it. It was £15 originally. I got it down for £4.50. Black Friday had 70% off anything that was in the sale, which was great. I've never had prices like that before. I thought it was only 40, but this is a geometric print, and it's navy, like a grey sort of colour, pink and mustard geometric print on one side, and then on the other side it's just white with navy lines. I love it. So I don't know when P will end up getting this, but I just thought I would grab it and put it away for £4.50 for a nice quality duvet cover. I don't think you can grumble. And at the mid-seasons and at the summer sales, I am never able to pick up bedding, so we picked up that. Got for P for her bedroom. I'm not too sure when I'm going to give this to her. I'll probably give it to her as a gift when she's older. And it's a little trinket set. It would also make a nice gift if you were gifting, I don't know, like a 6-year-old or something. So it's a little cat dish with a little mouse. I thought it was really, really sweet. So this was originally £8. I got it for £2. They had loads of these left. I wish I got a couple more, but I just think it makes a really nice, sweet little gift. And even if like you nail it to the wall or something, like if you can hang it, that was really, really sweet. So for £2, I just couldn't not grab that. And then I obviously picked up some fragrance bits, like always. There wasn't a massive selection. It must have just been left over from the summer sale, but I mean, I'm okay with that. So I picked up this candle. This design is left over from the summer sale because I got something. It was only £1. I think it should have been, yeah, it should have been £4.50. So it's a massive saving. Burns up to 40 hours. It's apricot and wild herb. It smells really nice. I don't think my mum would like it. It's sort of like a fruity smell, obviously because it's apricot. I'm just going to put it in the present stash because that's now getting smaller. Not by a lot, but it's dwindling a little bit, obviously because of Christmas. I picked this one up that says love you lots. Random packaging. Pink lemonade. Should have been £5.50. Got it for £1.50. This smells really nice. She is going for gold. Yes, this is what it looks like. The one and only reed diffuser in my Next. Fig and elderflower lasts up to 12 weeks. This is £2. I might keep this for myself. But yeah, I just saw that. Some girl picked it up and put it back down, and I was like, oh, that's mine now. So I picked that up. Really nice packaging. I like that a lot. And then I got these for Christmas because they are Christmas scents. I don't know if they're last year's season or not. I don't check the stocks. I only ever look at the sales. So these were, I don't know, £3.50 it says for 24, and they went down to £1. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna pick up 2 just in case. So these with my baked goods in a tin that I'm going to do works out as a nice gift. Or just these with a bubble bath, maybe like a gingerbread bubble bath and then some chocolate or something. It just makes a nice gift. So I picked up 2 of those and they smell really strong. So I've never had tea lights from Next before. So I thought they were nice. And then I just picked up a few bits of clothing. There wasn't a lot at my Next. I didn't go to a big one. I just went to the city one. I could have got more, but I don't really feel like she needs a lot. She's obviously starting nursery in January. I didn't want to overkill on clothes. I might even return this item just because it's quite garish, but it was cheap, which is why I got it, and it's a thicker one as opposed to like your thin ones, if that makes any sense. So it's this bright orange cardigan, which is obviously really going to suit her colour. Obviously it's the same as me. Orange suits me, and it's got like a little pretty cuff. And this should have been £10 and it had 70% off, so I got it for £3, which is just so cheap. They had this in loads of different colours, just not her size. I got this in the age 3. She probably won't go into this until next year, sort of like autumn next year. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I picked that up. I thought I'd show you that because I got it. This, she's not going to wear for a good couple of years, but I couldn't leave it behind. They didn't have 3 to 4, which is what I would have bought for 2019 summer. So I've got this for 2020 summer, basically, depending if she has a massive growth spurt, which I know is crazy, but for the price, I just wanted it. So it's in age 4 to 5. She's just turned 3, but she's wearing 1.5 to 2. And it's just this little summer t-shirt dress. So I really like it. It's like a Liberty print floral, £1.50. That's cheaper than Primark. Should have been £6. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get it. So I got it. It was £1.50. And then for this sort of season, Christmas, I saw these and I just loved them. I got the only small size, and they're little velvet navy shorts. Neil doesn't like these at all, but I thought they were really sweet. It was like a little white top and then nice little tights and like a little cardi. I envisaged something, it might look pants, but I really like them. They should have been, was it £10 again? Hang on. Yeah, should have been £10 in the age 3. See? And then it went down 70%, got it for £3.50. So, chuffed to bits with those. And then I got myself something. They had actually quite a few vases this time. They actually had loads of like decorative bits, loads of vases, like pictures, and they did have some alright stuff for it to be a relatively small sale. I got myself this. It should have been 10, I think. Hang on. Yeah, should have been £10, and I got it for 3. And it's just this really pretty grey vase. So it would work well as a gift, but I just want it for myself. Why not? So it goes with the theme. I've got loads of like sort of ceramic style in this colour, so I just wanted it. They had loads of those. They had loads of like holographic things. They had a good selection. I thought I just didn't need any of it. So that is everything that I picked up from Next. Like I said, I spent £23.50, and then I went to Debenhams. So this is probably something a little bit, is it TMI or a bit, not OTT, just oversharing a bit, but I don't care because just telling it as it is. I needed a new bra. I struggle with weight, and when I gain weight or lose weight, the first place I put it on is either my face or my boobs, or both. At the moment it is currently both. So I needed to go up a size in my bra. I knew it was a little bit uncomfy. I wasn't spilling over, which I am in some of the bras I got in the summer, but it's just digging in a bit, and it's making me have rolls where I shouldn't have rolls. So I needed to go up a back size. So I'm now a 34J. This is crazy. It's literally like a hat. It's bigger than my head. But I needed a new bra, and they had 20% off certain lines, and then I just hit the 70% off on a whim. Sometimes my size is there just because it's a big size and it's not very common, and other times it's not. This is the only one that they had. It should have been £25 and then it went down to £7.50, which is such a good price for such a large bra. If I were to go to Bravissimo, you'd be looking at spending £42 a bra, which I just can't afford. So if you are big chested, have a look in Debenhams. Thanks to a viewer, I can't remember who it was because it was last October, they told me to go and have a look in Debenhams, and now I do. Such a good price. 25 quid anyway is half the price of what Bravissimo is. So if you do need big bras, go have a look in there. But it's just this, they're not pretty because they are massive. They're like the size of plates. It's wired, which obviously I need for the support. It's a really pretty colour. It's like a dusky pink. Oh, it's not a dusky pink. It's like a rosy pink. And then it's sort of like lacy mesh. Granny-fied, but it's what supports me. And then it's got the 3-band clip at the back and the thick straps. I honestly don't remember the last time I wore a bra that had 2 clips at the back and had thin straps. It's been like, I don't even know, like 10 years. So that is that. What else have I got? My tree. I need to go and grab the box. Okay, so obviously we have moved house the past couple months, and I was unhappy with my tree last year. Every time I get my tree out, I think, oh, this looks really crap. It was very sparse. I remember I got it with Neil for my first Christmas when we lived together in the flat, and I think it was like £20 from Tesco's, and it was just really sparse, and I wanted to get a new tree. I couldn't really afford it just because I've spent so much money on the house stuff in the past couple of months anyway. But I saw it went down half price, and the reviews on the website were incredible. Like, they had like 680 like 4-star, 5-star reviews on the Wilko website. Everyone raves about it. Whenever I see a tree on Instagram and I click on it, 9 times out of 10 it's this tree, and I love it. And it is, I'm not even going to be able to lift it. Honestly, you should have seen me walking around the city with P. I had to get P to walk beside me whilst I was steering the pushchair with my hands because this tree was in the pushchair. Hang on a second. Okay, it's not even going to be a shot. Here's my tree. It is from Wilko, and it is the 7-foot Canadian fir tree. I'm gonna have to put it on the floor now. It was tree A, in case you're interested. This normally is £80, which I don't have the price or the money for, and it went down half price. All of their trees the week of Black Friday go down half price. So I was looking online last night and I was sitting there, I was like, sod it, I'm just gonna buy it and have a really nice tree this year and make the most of our time in this house. So I got it. It's very tall. I'm not going to be able to have a tree topper, but I wanted it and I got it, and it was only £40. So for the price, I'm definitely going to obviously get use out of it. I don't know how many Christmas trees I'm going to have this year, multiple, but I'm okay with that. Whilst I'm on the topic of a Christmas tree, I'm just going to quickly show you a couple of decks that I got from Home Bargains. Now, I don't know the order that my Christmas videos are going to go up. I'm going to try and get this one up sooner as opposed to another haul that you'll see later on. So a little recap, because I would have shown it. I did show it in that video, but you won't see it first. I went to Home Bargains. Nothing was in the sale that I'm now about to show you. And I got these, and I went back today because obviously I've got a bigger tree, I've got more branches to fill, I need more baubles. This is my theme that I'm going for this year, is navy, and they didn't have them. I wish I got the other box. This was £1.99 for 18. They're beautiful. So you've got the sparkly, the matte, and then you've got the shiny. So now I've got this new tree. I obviously realised I needed to get some more, however they didn't have them, so I just got a selection of baubles to go with the sort of theme, and then whatever doesn't look right I'm going to return. A little bit bauble happy But I learnt the hard way and missed out because I was being tight and I didn't want to spend the cash, but now I wish I spent the cash because I've now spent more, if that makes any sense. So I thought I'd rather have them and then return them than miss out and need more. So I picked up 2 boxes of these. I mean, to be fair, they were so cheap. These are quite garish, but I think on a tree with lights they'd look quite pretty. So they're called tinsel baubles. And they're sort of like in the steel blue colour. And for reference, this is what I kept doing in the shop. I kept grabbing some massive baubles in these colours and putting them together. They do work. See? So I've got 2 boxes of these. These are $1.29 each. So if you need to go and get some baubles, have a look in Home Bargains. And they're already strung, whereas the other ones aren't. So I've got 2 boxes of the tinsel style ones. And then I've got 2 boxes of these, which are quite tacky in my opinion, but they go, again, they go with the theme. So they're shiny. They are blue. They look black, but they're not. They're blue with silver. They go with that, see? They match. So I got those 2. Again, I got 2 boxes of those, and they were $1.29 per box. So I grabbed those. I need some smaller baubles, but they didn't bloody have any. So threw these into my basket. I like them anyway. They're silvers, but they're greys. They're like a grey tone as opposed to like silver. And these were $1.49 for the set, and you get 26 in there. So I will probably just keep these anyway because they're good staples, but I honestly can't even remember what I've got in the attic. I've got some red ones that I want to bin because they're just not very nice. I got them in the sale from Tesco's when I first got my tree. They don't look great, and for the price that I can get them in Home Bargains, I'd rather them go because I've never ever used them. So I've got some silvery ones. I also picked up some stags. I think I'll only keep 1 box and probably return another just because they are quite big. But again, they do go with the theme, so they're sort of navy with glitter. They're not my style, not really, but I don't know what I want, and I don't know the spacing of the tree and how big it's going to look. So like I said, I'd rather grab them, have them, and then return later. They were $1.29 each as well. And then I picked this set up, which I really like. This was a little bit more money, so you get 20, but I loved these ones, and these were $2.99, which is still such a good price. You know what, it makes a good Christmas present, I think. I would love to receive this for Christmas. So you get like the sort of textured ones, glittery, 2 different styles, so like the lighter grey and then the darker grey, and then you get these really pretty like ball ones. They're like mini balls on there. I don't know if that makes any sense, probably not, but yeah, I picked those ones up because they go with that. So if I do this theme, I've got this. I don't really know what I'm saying. I might return them. And then I thought to go on top of the tree, because I can't have a topper, I thought maybe a bow. So sometimes they look quite tacky, but until I try it, I just don't know. This was a 2-pack for 99p. I wouldn't normally like to spend it, but I'm going to be able to find a use out of it. I've got a wreath I could potentially decorate and put one of these at the bottom, or I mean, I'm going to have 5 Christmas trees. I can make use. So I'm going to have 5 trees. I can make use of these. I'm not going to be able to return them once I take them out, I don't think. So I'm just going to keep those. So they were 99p as well. So that is my Black Friday / bauble haul. Bit of a random mix. Let me know your theme of your tree this year. I'm interested to know. I feel like everyone's still doing like the coppers. I don't know if I'm ever going to do a copper tree. I'm bored of coppers. But I do like navy, and I wanted to do gold, but I just don't know. I'll see how I feel on the day. I've got a week to go until I decorate the main tree. Like I said, I think I'm going to do 5 trees. Not all like 5-foot trees. 1, 7, 1, 6, and then some mini ones. I know it's extra, but I like Christmas and it's only one time of the year. I need to get some new lights. That's one thing I need to get, and I don't want to invest because they're so fucking expensive. They're like £20 a box of lights. But last year, if you watched my Vlogmas, you would have known that my lights died halfway through because they were cheap and I've had them for years. I need to get some more. I need to go and watch I'm a Celebrity. I'm going to tidy all this up tomorrow when I get home from work. So I'm going to leave you on in peace. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.